Let's go over documents. Documents are an incredible way of turning this data, these signals, these calls, these transcripts, the support tickets, the Slack messages, all this data into something usable, a deliverable, an outcome, something that you can get value from. So let's go to the document section, and you'll see here that I have a lot of different documents already created. And I can create a new document in the upper right-hand corner, and you'll see here that we have templates. Now, these templates are just ones that we've pre-created for every single organization. We have things like question and answer extraction, product requirements documents, statements of works, jobs to be done, use cases, user stories. And then of course here, we also have custom documents. Now you can create your own custom documents inside of settings, and I'll show you how to do that right now. But these are basically a way for you to say, okay, I have this data. Maybe it's a call at the end of a call, or maybe it's multiple calls that you want to go through, or maybe signals. And I need to turn it into some structure, some format for me and my team. So to do that, let's go to settings, and you can go to document templates, and you can either edit one of the document templates that you've already created, or you can create a new one. You give it a title, a description, and a template. So for example, a title could be like, PRD structure. And the description could be, writing a build better PRD. And the template could just be something simple like, title, description. We can build AI. We can't fix my typing. And then of course you can even add something like, top feature request one, and you can kind of add some other stuff here and kind of create whatever structure you want. You can copy and paste your own template and structure. You can even give it an example of what you're trying to write. And that's kind of how you create those document templates. Now, once you've created those document templates, you can obviously select it over in the document section. Let's use use cases. Now here you'll be able to see that I can actually select as many calls as I want, but on the right-hand side, you'll see as I select more calls, the details get lost. So we have some ways of making improvements here, but it's just something to note. If you use one call, you're going to get incredible fidelity. 2 calls, you'll get the same really great fidelity, but once you start getting to 3, 4, 5, you start getting more high-level insights from these calls, which is great if you're trying to go over, here's 5 different search calls with my customers. I just want to understand themes or topics, but you're not going to get the same level of fidelity that you would if you were to use one call. Now, of course, you have thousands of hours you have support tickets, you have all these things. Well, what if you want to use that on that and you don't want to lose any fidelity? That's where folders and signals can kind of come in and involved. So I've already created a folder of all the integration requests from our customers, and I can just add all of those to a folder, and then you don't lose any fidelity because it's just those little snippets from all those signals to create one document, one folder. Now you'll see here I just have to give it a title, and then you'll see a goal. Now the goal here is not needed, but it's effectively a way for you to say, if you, regardless of the type of document, if it's a use case document, if it's another type of document, you might have some specific thing. I'm trying to focus this information on X, Y, Z. So let's say you have a call with a customer and we talk about 10 different topics, but you only wanted to write a PRD on one of those topics. That's what the goal could be. Also visibility, if you want everyone in your workspace to be able to see it, or just you. And you can always change this later. Now, I've already created this document. It can take a little bit of time. So let's go through and let's find, this one's a competitive compliments. So I've actually used a folder to create all the complaints and compliments from competitors about our product. And so you'll see here that they've compared us to, other call recording tools or other qualitative analysis tools and what that feedback looks like. Every single aspect of this has citation. So I can click on this and be brought straight to that segment on the call. And of course I could share this, I could copy it, I could delete it, I could drag this into a folder if I want, I can export this to Notion or Confluence or Google Docs. And of course, you can see kind of any details and change the privacy of this folder, this document itself. And of course I'm like, oh, this is a great document, I want to add this to a folder. You can drag it straight into a folder. So that's documents. Right now, it's an incredible experience. It goes through a lot of data. It turns it into useful insights, which is the most important part of what we do. Hopefully that helps you get started, and I'll talk to you in the next one.